More than 2,500 years ago, in the rugged mountains and sun-drenched plains of southern Iran, a royal prince was born who would reshape the ancient world. Born around 590 BC to Cambyses I and Mandane, ancient legends tell of King Astyages of Media, who was haunted by dark dreams that his grandson would usurp his crown. Though myth clouds his early survival, young Cyrus emerged as a master statesman, gradually forging alliances and uniting the fiercely independent Persian clans under his unified banner. In 550 BC, Cyrus boldly rebelled against Astyages. When key Median forces defected to his side, Cyrus captured Ecbatana, transforming Persia into a formidable imperial power overnight. To the west lay Lydia, ruled by the proverbially wealthy King Croesus, who believed his formidable cavalry could crush the rising Persian threat in open combat. Through daring tactical brilliance, Cyrus outmaneuvered Croesus in fierce combat, scaling the steep citadel of Sardis and annexing the prosperous lands of Asia Minor. While ancient conquerors routinely obliterated defeated cities and enslaved populations, Cyrus instituted an unprecedented strategy, preserving local traditions, honoring deities, and empowering indigenous leadership. He then campaigned tirelessly across the east and northeast, incorporating Bactria and Central Asian regions into a diverse realm of contrasting tongues, faiths, and customs. Yet the ultimate prize remained: the magnificent metropolis of Babylon. Renowned for its legendary Ishtar Gate, towering ziggurats, and immense cultural prestige. Babylon's king Nabonidus faced deep religious unrest and internal political turmoil, paving the way for Cyrus to advance toward the heart of Mesopotamia in 539 BC. In 539 BC, Cyrus took Babylon without widespread devastation, entering the ancient city not as a destructive conqueror, but as a legitimate sovereign sanctioned by local deities. To commemorate his triumph, Cyrus issued his famous clay cylinder inscribed in Akkadian, cuneiform, restoring temples and affirming the return of displaced communities. In a momentous historical decree, Cyrus permitted the Jewish exiles to return from Babylon to Jerusalem and rebuild their sacred temple, earning revered praise in the Hebrew Bible. Governing an empire spanning 3 continents required unmatched administrative genius. Cyrus respected local legal systems and languages, establishing the framework that defined Achaemenid rule. The final chapter of Cyrus's life remains shrouded in mystery. Herodotus wrote that he fell in ferocious combat against Queen Tomyris of the Massagetæ along the eastern frontier. Conversely, the historian Xenophon recorded that Cyrus passed away peacefully within his palace, surrounded by family, leaving his ultimate final moments forever debated by historians. Around 530 BC, the great king was brought home to Pasargadae, his magnificent royal capital, and laid to rest in a solemn, dignified stone monument. That timeless tomb still stands majestically today at Pasargad in southern Iran, a simple 6-tiered stone plinth that has weathered 25 centuries of history. His successors, Cambyses II and Darius the Great, expanded the empire into Egypt and Europe. Yet every royal triumph was built upon Cyrus's visionary foundations. From ancient Greek philosophers to modern statesmen, Cyrus remains celebrated, not merely as an invincible warrior, but as a wise ruler who championed tolerance and enlightened statecraft. More than 2,500 years later, the legend of Cyrus the Great endures across world history. If you enjoyed this journey into ancient Persia, subscribe, please, for more.